I get so lost on this topic. I love this topic. Okay, so this is how feminine and masculine energy is supporting the evolvement, humanity evolving. Okay, I'm going to try to wrap this up as super quick as I can. I'm going to use a metaphor. I want you to imagine a teeter-totter. Okay, that teeter-totter, you've been having fun on it. Okay, up and down, up and down. Masculine's on one side, feminine's on the other. Playing the chase game, just like chase. Okay, been playing on the teeter-totter. And so then, though, it got boring. It's like this teeter totter's no fun. We've grown, our legs are long. I practically just hit the ground anyway. I'm not even teeter tottering anymore. So we have to move the teeter totter up. Okay, make it more challenging. Go to another level. Put it any way you want. I'm just using the teeter totter. I could get this in so many video games, all kinds of everything. Anyway, everything's connected. But so the teeter totter is now. Sorry, it's my hair's my. I already recorded it and you couldn't hear me if I didn't have this hold to my mouth. So the feminines and masculines made a plan. Okay, the very highly evolved. They've already done this before. We've evolved many times. This is not our first time. Okay, your consciousness is wiped of it. And so there's people who've done it more, and so they more times, and they come and they help with this evolving. Okay, and so they make a plan with their masculine energy within, but then it will go in their external world. They'll meet somebody who will play that role for them, and so the masculines agreed. We're going to go way down. We're just going to go in the trenches, basically hell. We're going to get down there and we're just going to hold that teeter totter for you, and we're going to be basically, we're going to run from you, we're going to hurt you, we're going to tell you you're no good, you're not worth anything. That was all to serve you. Okay, it was the plan. Think of it like a play. They grabbed the role and said, if you're gonna make me, well, this is the only way we're gonna do it. Because guess what the feminines did? First they're hurt, oh, their hearts, but then they're like, okay, I see how it is. I can do this. And they started to grow, and they started to get empowered. They started to do their own safety and security. They started to ground. They started to as they started to show up in the world more empowered. Okay, get balanced. All right, because they were way up here, remember, on the teeter totter. So they thought they're all high and mighty. They balanced. Okay, but anyway, so now this is where we're at. The masculine's been. Woo! So the feminines are just feeling it, and the masculines are like, whoa, ho, 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 you're supposed to toss me a rope here. I got to get out of the hell. I got to get out of the trenches, okay? And you can see this play out in fairy tales. You always have the princess up in a castle, the top of the teeter-totter, and the prince usually has to overcome being the beast. Okay, it plays out in everything you watch and do and everything. All right, so anyways, back to my so now the masculines are rising. Okay, the masculines are gonna they're gonna bring it and get on the same level as the feminines, and that's what they're doing. They've been our heroes. They were our knights. They held it down. So now the feminine's job, if you're watching this and you identify as a feminine energy, love every masculine energy that pushed you, whether it was a dad, a son, anyone who triggered you. Love them, forgive them, and send them gratitude, because that's the only way they're gonna get the rope from the trenches, and then our teeter-totter is gonna be straight. So think of Gaia, a round globe, and there's a cross in the middle of the globe. That's Christ consciousness, lives in the heart. You have that in your body too, to be aligned. You have it, here, okay? And think of Gaia, it's the same way. We have a energy around our field, okay? We're just like a little small Gaia, a little small world, like a little bubble, okay? And so, I think I'm forgetting something. So the feminines, as they get into their gratitude, see, that's what it's dependent on. The masculines did their job, okay? But also masculines, guess what? You're not off the hook. You're going to get all these full moons that are coming up that are connected to solar eclipses. Okay, hear this. Solar masculine energy, okay? Think about what I'm telling you right now. You're going to have the feminine and the masculine energy in an eclipse meet each other, because they're doing it. where they're doing what they're supposed to do. It doesn't have to be spiritual or, logical or scientific or anything. They're doing it. Okay. And we got two of them in September, sandwiched with the full moons and the new moons. So we have, let me see, I don't want to make a mistake, but we have a full moon coming up in Virgo, new birth, new timeline, evolution, Christ consciousness, all of that. All right. So that new moon is going to be the end of this month, and then there's going to be a full moon in Virgo on September 7th with a lunar eclipse. Okay, so we got the sun and the moon meeting on September 7th. Okay, then we got a second Virgo moon in September. 2 Virgo moons, yes. And by the way, the moon in August is called the blue moon. There's a video for you. Just go listen to Elvis's song. Anyway, and and so then and that's just, it's crazy. You get the new moon, and that new moon has an eclipse also. So you've got the full moon that brings up the emotions with an eclipse first, okay, and then you got the new moon for new beginnings and the masculine, feminine. So the feminine is gonna start being in gratitude, and guess what, that's going to happen? It's going to hit the masculine's heart, and they're going to go, oh, she loves me. She loves me not, I'm mad at her. She loves me. And then as they go up, and then we have the new moon with the solar eclipse, and they're going to be balanced. Yeah, and that's the end of September. Isn't it so cool? It's great to be alive, isn't it? What a fantastic time to be alive.